Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to crochet this cute and pretty flowers. Now for making the petals of these flowers, I have used a stitch pattern called as balloon stitch. It's very easy and quick to do. So let's see how this is worked out. The materials that we need in order to crochet these little flowers are a 2.5 mm crochet hook. These are the 3 cotton yarns that I'll be using to crochet this flower. Scissors, pearl bead which I'll be using to sew in the center part of the flower, a thread and a needle. So let's begin. First, we need to make the center part of the flower. For that, I'm using this lemon yellow colored yarn. Make a magic circle and into this magic circle, work 8 single crochets. So here I've done with the 8 single crochets. Now pull the tail of the magic circle to close it and slip stitch on top of the first single crochet worked. So that completes the first round. In order to work the second round, work 2 chains. And these 2 chains will make the first double crochet, and going inside the same space, work 1 more double crochet. Now these 2 double crochets will be considered as 2 double crochets worked together. Now work 1 chain, and going into the next single crochet, we'll be working 2 double crochets together. So going into the second single crochet, work 1 double crochet halfway, again yarn over, going into the same space, work another double crochet halfway. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops, followed by 1 chain. Now this sequence needs to be repeated for the remaining 6 single crochets. So going into the next stitch, again work 2 double crochets together. Followed by 1 chain. So just continue with this pattern till the end of the round. So as you can see, I have completed my second round by working 8 sets of double crochets 2 together, and after working the last set, I have worked 1 chain and slip stitch on top of the first set of double crochets 2 together. So now we'll be starting with our third round. The third round will be making the petals. We will be working on the wrong side of our work. So facing the wrong side towards you, insert your hook into the chain 1 space just before the stitch where you have slip stitched. For the petals, I'll be using this pink colored yarn. So pull up this yarn to this space. And in order to make this petal, I'll be using balloon stitch. So first work 1 chain. And into the same space, work 6 double crochets together. So this is the first double crochet worked halfway. This is the second, third, fourth, this is the fifth one, and this is the sixth one. Now in total I have 7 loops on my hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 7 loops. And work 1 chain in order to secure the stitches. So in this way we have worked the first petal. In similar way we need to work the next 7 petals. So going into the next chain 1 space, insert your hook and work 6 double crochets together. So I've done with my second petal. Using the same pattern, just work out the next 6 petals. So once I'm done with 8 petals in total, I shall get back. So I worked the 8 petals of the flower using the pattern sequence which I had mentioned before. Now before starting with this round, we were working on the wrong side. So this forms the wrong side of our flower and this is the right side. So on the right side, the petals look in this way. Now we'll be working with the stalk as well as the leaf using the green color yarn. Moreover, after working the last petal, I haven't joined the last petal to the first petal using slip stitch. As in this space, we'll be working the stalk of the flower. Now insert your hook into this stitch and pull up this yarn. Now work 12 chains. Now after working the 12 chains, skip the first chain and work one slip stitch into the next 5 chains. So I worked 5 slip stitches. Now moving to the 6th stitch, work 1 slip stitch and work 6 chains. Now skip the first stitch and going into the next, work 1 slip stitch. Moving to the next, work 1 single crochet. Into the next, again work 1 single crochet. And into the next 2 stitches, work half double crochet each. So here we have worked the leaf part. Now going back to the same stitch, again work 1 more slip stitch. And into the remaining stitches, work 1 slip stitch each. So done with the last slip stitch. Now going back to the space where we started to work the chains, work the final slip stitch. And cut the yarn. We have worked the stalk as well as the leaf for our flower. Now the final step is to sew a bead into the center part of the flower. Going on the back part, tie knots and cut the yarn. So that completes our flower tutorial. I hope you found this really very useful as well as interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.